Hey everyone, welcome back. Hey, if you have played this game, you know that this cutscene does not follow Mila's level, but we were clever with our editing. Yeah, so welcome back to VO Booth. We're playing Freedom Planet.
Yes, we are. Who is this guy again? No, the floaty thing.
Her name is Syntax.
Oh, Syntax, that's it. I remember that now. Because it reminded me of a comic book character who has a similar name and a similar type of body, non-body. I don't know.
Right. So apparently, so you know how I go to the Freedom Planet boards, right?
Yes. You have mentioned that you have discovered many a thing at the Freedom Planet boards, both positive and negative.
I also discovered a topic that was titled VO Booths LP, Freedom Planet. I was very,
I'm sorry.
Oh, she's sorry. But I also, so I guess some people from the boards have watched this.
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, that's kind of neat.
Do they hate us?
No. Although I was surprised though, because I'm not sure how many episodes they've been in, but I was surprised by, because the person who posted it seemed very kind to us, like oh, this is a pretty good LP.
That's cool.
But it surprised me because most of my comments about the Freedom Planet board haven't been super positive. Like most of it's just been kind of like, you know, poking fun at them. But
I mean, we could critique anything to the nth degree. The fact is that it's still fun to play.
Yeah.
I think.
Well, I think I specifically said things about the Freedom, like I compared them to Game Grumps fans, and which is not the nicest thing to do. But I was really glad that they seemed to enjoy it. The only thing I sort of wanted to clear up though was the person who posted the topic said we were voice actors, which is definitely not true.
That's definitely not true.
No, we work in.
Have you heard this voice? This voice is not a voice you want to hear on anything.
Yeah, we work in you're an engineer and I'm like an assistant in like at voice acting sessions, but
yes. Although have you dabbled at all? Have you gotten the opportunity of like, we need an extra voice? Jump in there, Tyrone.
No.
Oh, that's happened to me a few times. Like there are a few small instances that in games and even a couple movies you'll hear me yelling in the background. It's usually some kind of battle sequence where I'll just be like, get down!
Right.
But yeah, other than that, not so much.
Oh, shame.
Yeah.
So we, the other thing I wanted to clear up was that the, someone also was like, hey, the developer of this game should watch this LP because, you know, how we do a lot of critiquing.
Yeah.
You should watch this LP for when he's making patches. And I don't speak for you, but I'm an idiot. Like, no one should listen to me about anything when it comes to game design. The only thing I say that the developer should listen to me about is that when Torque does get his gameplay, it definitely needs to be in the duck suit.
Yeah, I like duck suit Torque a lot.
Yeah. So we're playing the level. We're starting as Carol. And
oh gosh.
The reason I was like, oh, this level would be great to start showing off Carol is because she starts off on her bike. Oh, nice. Not all levels are like this.
So are you constantly moving?
No, I can stop. She does have like a bit more. She has less friction though when you're kind of moving. Like I'm not pressing anything.
Right.
Yeah, you see that. So yeah, I'm going to try to be a little bit less dry and explain her mechanics. I'll try to explain them as I go, as opposed to stopping and saying like, oh, this is what she can do, and having a 3-minute tutorial. But yeah, like she normally does not start off on a bike. She normally has to pick one up using like a gas can, which I'll probably end up having to show later.
Okay.
This bike also has like its own sort of damage bar. It's invisible, I think. I think that's how it works, but it can break eventually.
Gotcha.
So let's see. But it's really cool because she can go up walls with it. And what else can it do? She also gets a double jump with it, which isn't typical at all.
Oh, you lost it.
Yeah, I lost it. Too bad. So her sort of double jump move is just this pounce.
Oh, okay. That's not really a double jump. It's like a dive.
Right. It doesn't do any damage. It's
not like a dive. It's just like a fall. Yeah. It's a clever method of falling.
It's a lot less. It's a lot. Well, I guess the only thing I really like about it is it easily goes into a roll, which you can do.
Oh, okay.
The roll's actually pretty useful for gaining up speed down hills and stuff like that. Well, I'm not doing really well at all. She also her most useful thing is just this wall jump, though.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Which is very reminiscent of Super Meat Boy to me.
It makes it easy to cheese certain bosses. You'll see that I kind of use this to just like, there are some bosses I can't beat without just kind of staying against a wall and like staying out of range. And
right.
Why am I doing so bad with this? Here we go. It's the one thing I think that's better than Lilac. The motorcycle and her wall jump are better than Lilac, but overall she's a little bit less balanced. Like, it's just a little bit more difficult to play as her.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
What was their dev cycle on this game? Do you know?
Their dev cycle?
Yeah.
I have no idea. I know this game came out in July.
And they had like an open beta and all that good stuff?
Well, before its official release was this July. Before that, yeah, they did have a beta. I started playing this game when I saw that little mini overview.
I'm a huge fan of open betas and open alphas. Like, I mean, Minecraft was kind of the one that revolutionized the concept. It wasn't new, but, you know, they're the one that did it, that everyone found out about, you know?
Oh, these bubbles are cool, by the way.
Those are really cool.
Yeah.
It reminds me of the bubble shield. Not gonna lie. But you get to bounce way higher.
Yeah. It's hard to control, though, a little bit. Oh, so these gas cans are how you get the motorcycle.
I want to say, okay, so because of the little chrome on the tank of the motorcycle, it's either a Triumph or a older BMW, like a toaster tank BMW. I'm gonna say it looks more like it's a Bonneville, like a Triumph Bonneville. But that's just my notes as a motorcycle enthusiast.
I have no idea. But that's the kind of flavor Justin brings to the show. He knows.
I know things like the way motorcycles look.
Yeah. This little thing is kind of cool. The little
what are they? Dandelions.
Dandelions. There we go.
Yeah. She's on the run from the cops.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
This
game is racist, Tyrone.
Why is it racist?
Because she's green. The cops are after her because she's green.
Oh, okay. There we go.
Why's it got to be a green thing?
Anyway. How's it got to be green? So,
what is she again? She's a cat, right?
She's like a bobcat or something. A wildcat, whatever. I don't know. I haven't really...
So why are the cops after you? That's so random.
Because you broke out of prison.
Right, but it's an evil person prison.
It's not... What do you mean evil person? Explain exactly what that means. An evil person... I thought all prisons were supposed to be ideally evil person prisons. Well, are you talking about you were put in prison by evil people?
He's a villain. You were put in prison by the villain.
Well, okay. I'm just as a refresher for the last episode. Not last episode.
I guess he took the young emperor dude's mind, and I guess he's the one that put him. So it could.
Well, oh, okay. Wait. Time out. I think we're I think we forgot something about the story. So okay. Okay, you were put in prison by the Magister, the blue guy.
Right.
Which I remember you saying that you think he's Serpentine in disguise.
Right.
Right. Okay, so that is why you say is a bad person prison.
Yeah.
Okay, the Magister, though, assuming he isn't Serpentine in disguise, the Magister actually has nothing to do with Brevin.
Oh, okay.
Assuming he is not Serpentine in disguise.
Which he is.
Okay, yes. Well, I mean, I say yes as in, like, okay, we'll go with that. I'm not telling you it actually is.
Hey, you get to fight her.
Yeah, you do.
Again? You fought her once before.
No, you haven't.
Oh.
So, as you probably just saw, her little special attack, she doesn't have that Dragon Boost move, but she does have her little kick move.
Right.
And as you see, she's invincible while using it.
Huh.
It's really useful. As a matter of fact, it becomes one of her main features as you play through this game, because like there are just so many bosses like I cheese with her that I don't really have to deal with Lilac, just because Lilac. Well, it's funny how useful a double jump is in this game. Like when you don't have it, there's just so much. It's just so much harder to dodge certain things, and so like I frequently abuse her invincibility frames because you're invincible through like. You have like a good 2 seconds of that kick, maybe a little bit less, but like 2 seconds of invincibility like helps so much in this game.
Oh, sure. 2 seconds of invincibility is a lot in any game, man.
Yeah.
It's very Chun-Li. Here's a Chun-Li kick.
It's her saving grace in this game. Because if
you know the idea of them each having kind of their own method of gameplay and how to get through a level, because like clearly there are parts of a level that are designated for each character.
Yeah.
Like there's gas cans in specific areas so she can get her motorcycle, so she can wall jump, blah 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 blah.
They do appear in a Lilac story, but I get what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah. It actually kind of reminds me a lot of, except that you can't swap between characters like mid-level.
Right.
It reminds me a lot
of Lost Viking shit going on.
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say like it reminded me of Captain Bucky O'Hare, like the old NES NES game, where like you have up to I think it was 4 or 5 different characters you could switch between, and they each had like a very specific kind of way to mitigate a level, like depending on jump or run speed or attack or whatever. So I kind of dig that. It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it gives the game a good amount of replayability. It just like I recently just fully finished Carol's story, and I still haven't beaten Mila's story fully.
Right.
Oh, one thing I also wanted to clear up, is that I initially said that all these blue gems were completely useless because of the life system.
Correct.
Something I forgot, though, that I think I realized it the very first time I played this game and then just never thought about it. It's not super useful, but those blue crystals actually help refill your life, or not your life, but your special meter fat. Yeah. So that's its kind of use outside of the lives thing.
I just think it's funny when like, you know, it looks like something valuable and you're constantly talking about like not having money and such.
Yeah.
If only there were these crystals that we could use for money. Sorry. Are you on a train? Oh, you're on a submarine of some sort.
I didn't get my shield.
No, you didn't.
No, I think I got hit like right when I got it, but the shield normally has 2 hits, so I'm not sure what the deal was. I should have gotten it. Oh shoot, oh my gosh. Anyway.
Womp womp.
Yeah, this is the part where I am gonna start dying a little bit more. Like I think last session I was able to go completely death free. I think you had like...
I had like 3 deaths.
Yeah, but I mean, you're a beginner, so whatever. Oh wow, I didn't... Oh, you know why I lost the shield? It's because the water level rose. That's what happened. The electric and fire, much like in Sonic, the electric and fire shield don't, you can't keep it underwater.
Gotcha. Which makes sense.
Yeah. No, it's, I'm totally fine with it. Same way I'm fine with Mila's walk cycle, which I'm really not.
Ooh, it's a card.
Yeah, but I really do appreciate like all the people who have commented saying that they really like this game or that they're glad we're doing this LP. Because before we did this LP, we went to like really having zero views, and like the views we did have, I checked the analytics and it's like people who watched like 5 seconds and left.
Oh. You can actually see that in the analytics?
Yeah, you should. I know you have your own channel. Like it.
I do. I mean, I try not to like dwell on the analytics because it sometimes gets very depressing.
Yeah.
But I didn't know you could see like how long someone actually watched or something.
No, it's also I like that little scene where she tries to attack me, but then she ends up freezing herself. If you didn't notice.
I did say that. That was pretty funny.
Have I explained all of Carol's mechanics? I think I have.
Yeah, I think so.
Her roll is actually pretty useful for attacking too. Like there are a few enemies that...
Is it considered an attack?
Yeah,
cool.
It can hurt. Yeah, I like these flowers too.
I do too. I like the idea in Sonic that you have to like run on them to like make them go up.
I guess. I mean, I don't know. There are a few things in Sonic where I realized I was just kind of over it, and that's one of the things.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I like these springs. I remember in the first episode I complained about the other springs.
Yeah.
And giving enough boost. Those springs kind of do. So I kind of wish I kind of wish they would just replace all blue springs with that.
Please replace all blue springs with orange springs.
Yeah. Patch note. There. I really wanted to go on the message board and like just make an account and be like, hey, don't listen to my
Don't listen to my commentary.
Yeah, don't. I'm an idiot, but yeah. Oh, this jerk again.
I hate this guy.
Gosh, you fight him so much in this game too.
He's what killed me like 3-4 times.
Yeah. Oh shoot.
All the invincibility frames.
He's actually not much different than how he was in that other level though.
It doesn't look like it. He hasn't used his little laser.
Oh shoot! No.
You're gonna die.
There's gonna be a... I was really hoping this would... I was, like, when I came here today, I was like, oh, it'd be so awesome if...
Oh, dude, you jumped into it.
I know. I was like, oh, it'll be so awesome if, like, it's like last week or not last week, but whenever we last did this, I had 0 deaths, and it's not going to be the case.
It's okay. You tried. That's the important part. That's what we learned in school.
So, yeah, they just kidnapped Torque, and that's the big, conflict.
Oh, no. They're going to find out he's not in an actual duck turtle.
Well, they know he's not.
God, this guy. He's relentless.
Her little pounce, though, is kind of useful if you just need to get a little room away from the...
I'm actually surprised that the level is entirely flat. Oh, there's his little missile
see
thing.
how I dodged that? Some kung fu shit.
Did he just run off screen?
Yeah,
that's cheese.
Come on. If I can just get his, gosh, I know he drops health at some point. I just need to get to that point.
There it is.
There we go, okay.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he always has some tricks, that Serpentine. So you still think he is secretly the Magister, right?
Yeah.
All right, we'll keep that for the record then. Oh, so I hate those guys. Yeah, so those are kind of not the toughest enemies, the most annoying of... Oh, and Mila comes in and saves my ass.
Woo!
Yeah, she's actually, and then there's a motorcycle canister there, but it's not that helpful. I prefer just to cheese
I guess you're getting in the motorcycle.
Oh, I guess I'll just do this then. You can pounce off it, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. I just don't find it as useful.
Well, it's cool. It also turns back into a gas can. Like, you don't actually lose it.
No. Those are... The motorcycle is a little bit more to the left.
Oh, okay.
Those gas cans are just more he's dropped. They assume I would have lost the bike already.
Well, they assumed wrong, didn't they?
But you see how I'm just kind of cheating this boss to where I'm just kind of...
Yeah, well... Yeah, I mean...
Hey, go at what worked, you know?
Yeah, no, like my friend always used to say...
Oh, Mila stole my kill. Or not Mila, Lilac stole my kill. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did see that.
Come on.
We're on the same team, guys.
One of the things I do like is that when it's kind of a sad moment, or not like a morose moment, that they don't play the little jingle.
Meh.
They're just kind of like... Because you saw that stage complete thing. They were just like, yeah, we completed it.
Yeah. Good job.
Bittersweet success.
Because Torque is still gone.
Wow, this is... They don't... She doesn't know.
Do we know?
No.
Don't know.
So yeah, again, I'm not too big when they have to show a lot of emotion.
Right.
Because, I mean, I don't know. It just doesn't... Sometimes it doesn't play as well as I think it's supposed to. Oh, but the girl who plays Lilac, I think her name is Dawn Michelle Bennett.
Mm-hmm.
She apparently got a role in an anime. I
cool.
don't think it's a big role, but I mean, it's for Fairy Tail. I've never really watched that.
I have
anime.
not either.
But it's for a little green cat-looking guy. So yeah, congrats to her. I thought she did a pretty good job in this game. So.
Yeah. Well, and a lot of the way that, from experience, I can say, a lot of the way that a story plays out through voices in a game depends on a lot of directing and context and, like, you know, how well it's put together by more than just one person, you know? It's not just a voice actor that can make a role spectacular or not spectacular. It's a collaborative effort, like anything in a video game, you know?
Also, look at this thing.
Oh,
this
no.
is just so sad. Like, Mila's really sad. They're upset with each other. And it's just sad. Anyway.
The only way I can do that is by risking my life.
Yeah, so this is the part where you split up, and so...
Oh, this is the breakup song?
Yeah, except they don't use the song. Yeah, but this is the story reason why...
For some reason, the music from the Hulk is running in my mind.
She actually went through with it?
Yeah, this is the part of the story where this is the reason why I had to switch characters, though.
Gotcha.
Because if this game was completely... They stayed together the entire time, I probably would have just used Lilac for the entire thing.
Right.
But I was like, well... See, Lilac never plays this level, but Mila and Carol do.
The red scarves are down.
So, yeah, I was like, well, I want to show off everything, so here we go. Ninja.
You're a ninja? Not really. I mean, it's a long story, so I'll tell you someday if you're good.
Yeah, you never really find out too much. So another thing I wanted to clear up was that I kind of implied that I wanted to find out more about the red scarves thing. And it's not so much I want to find out more, it's just that they're so vague with it. Like, I don't know. It's like that feeling when you hear someone talking, like you're on a bus or you're in a room or something, and someone's talking on the phone, but you can't hear the voice on the other side. And it's not like you want to hear the voice, but your brain.
But you really do.
Well, your brain really wants to, and so you'll really focus on that voice. It's kind of like that. It's like, well,
that's also something that I think we probably have a unique problem with, because it's our job entirely to always constantly listen to people's voices.
Oh, I guess.
Like I have the hardest problem if I'm ever in a restaurant or anything and I'm trying to have a conversation with somebody, but someone behind me is talking just at a normal level, but I can hear it. I cannot focus on the conversation I'm having just because I'm so used to always trying to like listen in on a particular voice, you know? It really bugs me.
Also, I know we have the TV turned down kind of low, but I like this music.
Yeah,
just listen to it. I don't know.
I'm like,
I really do like this level because it's fairly unique. Like it has a lot of little. It's just, I don't know. It's just it feels like a breather level because you just got done like with a lot of kind of intense stuff.
Right.
And this is kind of like you're not really fighting the bad guys. You're just kind of.
Well, it seems to be introducing a couple new mechanics as well.
Yeah.
Like with the lasers and everything.
Yeah. I mean, you get some more lasers later. I mean, come on, it's a video game. You need lasers.
Every video game needs lasers.
Right. But it's just kind of it just story-wise it feels like a breather because what they're doing is they're breaking into, well, they say that they're going here because they want to get some of Carol's old stuff, but that's not really why they go here, as you find out later. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's kind of a vague story-wise why they're exactly here, but this has nothing to do with like the main bad guys.
Right.
You're just kind of dealing with some old.
It's filler episodes.
Yeah, kind of. This guy is really easy when you're using Mila.
Oh, I can imagine, because you can shoot him.
Yeah. Well, no, because of your shield.
Well, that too.
Yeah.
But,
I mean, you all can attack them. It's just.
Well, yeah, but Mila can attack from a distance. I feel like that's a great advantage.
Kind of. I really hope I don't die on this guy. I had trouble with him in practice too. I was like, okay, how do I?
I love that you practice.
It's mostly because, again, I don't like LPs where I watch people do the same thing over and over.
That's totally fair.
So it's like, well, I need to, because at least practicing, like, I won't be able to like nail everything, but
right.
at least simple things like getting lost, like I'll be able to like avoid. Just if there's like some weird section of level where like I'll get lost or something, I can at least avoid that through practice.
Right.
Like that's the worst is when people get lost. Just. And I mean, the thing is, it's completely understandable too. Like I'm one of those Game Grump fans who, like, whenever people say like, "Oh, Game Grumps are bad at games," like that's usually untrue. It's usually they're just going through the usual difficulty curve of a game.
Right.
But people who have played the game before, like, just forget. Like, it just in hindsight, like.
Day 9 actually brought this up at one time, and he was talking about how a game is supposed to have a learning curve, and it teaches you as you play a game. Like, it teaches you, I guess you could say, it's skill specific to the game, And so when you watch someone that hasn't gone through that learning curve, and they haven't learned, like, literally the skills that the game has taught you specifically, of course they're going to look like someone that's not good at the game to you that has that skill set. So I thought that was a really interesting point.
Yeah. Also, this barrel rolling mechanic is awesome, and Mila looks super adorable when she does it.
Does she do it on all fours?
No, but she like has her tongue hanging. Like she has this weird open mouth thing she does, and it looks cute. No, I agree with you with the whole like learning curve thing though. Like and the worst thing though is that again like the biggest lies told about like Game Grumps are told by Game Grumps fans. It's so, I don't know. I've talked about how much I hate their subreddit so much, so whatever.
It's okay.
No. If anything, the Freedom Planet boards are so much better than the Game Grump subreddit. It was insulting of me to imply that they were in any way similar. Like, no. The Freedom Planet boards, like, nah.
I can't do boards, man. I just can't.
Oh, there's so much research to be had.
It's true, and there's a lot of information on them. Like when I'll be searching for certain things, like a lot of times the answer will come up on a board. I just can't do it. I don't know. It's a combination of like if I'm involved in a board, I want to read everything. Which if it's a really popular board, is impossible. And then on the other hand of it, if I'm trying to find something on a board, it's a lot more difficult than like a standard website, you know? I don't know. I can't do it. It drives my brain nuts. What is that thing?
Oh, it's just a shocky thing.
Oh, I thought it was like a giant robotic mosquito, which kind of freaked me out.
Oh, maybe it is. I don't know. It shocks and...
This guy is very similar to Proto Man. in design.
They're really annoying. I think that's the only level they show up in. I might be wrong.
So this is supposed to be the Red Scarves hideout?
Yeah.
They certainly have a lot of defenses for being like this little secret society.
And you know, you gotta...
If your society is secret, why do you need so many defenses?
Well, sometimes... Hey, if you've ever watched... Sometimes you keep things secret by eliminating the secret tellers, if you get my drift. I mean...
I actually haven't seen that yet.
Oh. I didn't really...
Do I need to watch it? Is it something I should watch?
I like it. Second season's okay.
Okay.
I hear a lot of people say it's better. Oh, by the way, one of the things I never explained was that she can use these little jump pads.
Oh, nice. No, I think I saw you doing that with the motorcycle.
Yeah, I just never really explained it that much, though. Oh gosh, now it's gonna be super... It's super difficult to get on that thing, though.
There you go.
There you go.
You did it.
I don't like this section because it's just...
It's actually very Ninja Gaiden to me.
It's a vertical section for a character that does not have a lot of vertical abilities.
What are you talking about? She can go up walls on her motorcycle.
Yeah, but she doesn't have a motorcycle right now.
Well, whose fault is that?
But she will later. I don't like this boss.
This is extremely Sonic Dr. Robotnik bot robot.
Yeah, it's just... I don't like this one, though. It's... with Mila, this boss is okay, because you can usually hit it a lot more, but...
I'm telling you, Mila is, like, probably the most useful character. Just from the brief period I've seen her, she has a lot of advantages that the other characters do not. But like you were saying, she has less life, so... Yeah,
which is a really big disadvantage. She just doesn't have... See, the thing with Lilac is her vertical attacking ability is also a lot better than Carol's, because Carol doesn't have, like, a spin jump or a cyclone jump or anything like that. Like, she just has this, which kind of hurts, like, above her, but
not really.
Yeah, this...
Oh, you just got totally nailed. Are you gonna die, Tyrone?
No, if I stay right here, I won't die. Like, I just have to make sure I don't get too greedy with my hits. But again, like, I don't like watching Let's Plays where people are doing the same thing for a long time. So I was trying to figure out last night how to get past this boss quickly.
Which was funny because like when you walked in, I was watching a speed run of Chrono Trigger, which like there's a lot of times that they're not doing anything in Chrono Trigger except like doing an attack that does like 4 damage for like 100 times.
But I mean, you know, hey, they're still going through the game faster than...
That's true. When I saw that someone beat Chrono Trigger in like less than 6 hours, I was amazed.
Also, these guys on bikes are annoying. They have these little bombs that they Oh, and I just lost my bike.
Oh. So the Red Scarves is like a ninja motorcycle gang.
I guess so.
That's awesome. It's very reminiscent of, I don't know, ninja motorcycle gangs.
Yeah, I clearly they ripped off the Sons of Anarchy. I don't know.
No, I was gonna say there's an old Michael Douglas movie called Black Rain, and he goes to Japan, and one of the things he runs into is like this kind of like gang of like ninja motorcyclists, and there's a couple scenes where it's like kind of these guys with katanas on motorcycles, and so it's like, oh, okay, it's like that.
I always get lost in this part. I totally forget I have to climb up that wall. No.
Oh. Okay, they're not robot mosquitoes.
No.
They're a lot less cool than robot mosquitoes.
I'm actually pretty disappointed in my performance today. Gotta be honest.
It's okay.
I told you before when I was practicing this game, I was somewhat inebriated, and I only lost 2 lives in the entire session I was practicing. I've already lost, I think, 3.
It happens.
Yeah, I think. No, this isn't. I was about to run into them, but I remember this one does not protect against electric attacks. Someone in the comments, though, mentioned how these shields correspond with the 5 Chinese elements.
Oh.
Because when we were talking about how we couldn't figure out what the ships were corresponding to.
Yes.
Yeah, someone from the board, I think. And they also posted a comment. But they mentioned how Yeah, well, see, the thing is, there are only 3 ships, but there are 5 Chinese elements.
Right.
But those 3 ships did happen to correspond to.
To 3 of the 5?
Yeah. So I don't know why. I guess they just didn't have time to make 5 full ships, but...
It might have been that. It might have been also just that, like, it might have just gotten redundant if there were 5.
You mean it would have been too long?
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I can understand that. So we have to defeat... We have to defeat... 99
It's an
ninja.
arena of motorcycle ninjas.
Yeah,
with ninja fans watching in the stands.
Yeah, you have to defeat 99 of these
There's
guys.
a song in here somewhere.
Yeah, there is a song somewhere. It's funny because you have to defeat 99 ninjas, and it's like, I wonder who the 100th is, though.
Well, I was actually thinking about Kill Bill with the Crazy 88.
I found out, though, when I was practicing, that if you do your roll attack into these guys, they always drop, do they? They're supposed to always drop health, but okay, there we go. I guess it's when you're low on health or something, but they always like drop like some health or something if
Gotcha.
you roll into them. Or maybe it's like just if you're low on health. I don't know. Last time when I was practicing, I just happened to be
It's just it's a balancing mechanic.
I guess so. But I need a lot of help for what's going to come up next.
The 100th ninja?
Yeah, who's the 100th ninja, you think?
So, I know they're called the Red Scarves. Shouldn't they be called the Red Hoods?
I don't know. Well, anyway, the 100 ninjas is this jackass.
Oh, what's his name? No,
Spade.
it's not. Is it the same guy?
Yeah, it's the same guy we fought as...
Yeah. The guy should be in the sequel as a playable character.
He will be a playable character in a patch for this.
Nice.
But yeah, not yet. We fought him as a Lilac.
Yeah.
He's super... No, he's actually really easy as Milo, though. So when you're talking about Milo's defensive abilities, you do have a point. Like, he can only really attack using his little cards. So, he doesn't...
So she can just block it and then shoot?
Yeah, she's really good at it. But, yeah, Lilac and Trail have a lot more trouble with him. Except for today, where I actually did really good against it.
Nice. Hey, man, win some, lose some.
Yeah. We stopped recording.
No, we're still going. This is a long episode.
Okay, so next episode of the O Booth, we deal with this jackass. Bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Oh, I didn't realize we had gone on that long.